Alrighty, so I guess I'm recording this. um if you're seeing this, this is my first YouTube video that's an actual video. Or actually the first YouTube video on this new channel I made for cross-stitching stuff. I'm sorry if the audio is weird and the camera is weird. I've never done this before. And I set it up for like I've been setting this thing up for many hours. I know it doesn't seem very impressive, but it was very hard for me. So I guess let's just get into it. I have acquired this lovely kit from DMC. I've never bought a DMC kit before, so it's new to me. And we're gonna crack it open. We're gonna talk about stuff. Okay, as you can see, I don't really have much of a clue what I'm gonna do here. I wrote down some notes for myself. It would be lovely if I actually pulled them up of what I want to talk about. Of course, one of them is that I was supposed to do research on this piece, and then I didn't. And then it's like getting late, and I don't want the lighting to be weird because the lights are gonna be going down. So I just figured I'd get started. I'm sure there's some information about it on the back of this thing. And then while we're cracking this bad boy open, I guess I could chat a bit about, I guess myself, and I wanted to talk about art and stuff because I've been thinking about art a lot. Because I like art. I'm an artist of sorts. I will talk about that. This is all over the place. Anyway, okay. This is a thing from the British Museum, which I didn't know when I bought it. It'd be nice if they like marked that on the website. They probably did, and I just didn't see it. But I've been wanting this pattern for a really long time, and I'll probably put a picture of it up so you can see it better, and also put a picture of the original piece up, which is called When Winter Wanes by William Giles. You probably can't see any of this because it's far away, but I figured you'd want the larger shot up front. But maybe after I'm done with this, I can zoom the camera in a bit. But yeah, it's basically to read the thing that is on the label. It is it doesn't say. This is fucked up. Well, it says it's When Winter Wanes, 1924. It's a color woodcut print by William Giles, England, British Museum. At least with this piece, I'm pretty sure William Giles is like a British person, so it isn't like hyper-colonialism. But I looked up the original art of this, and it's like, it's so pretty. I really like it. But honestly, I kind of like the cross-stitch pattern better. I'll probably put them side by side so you can see, but I love how textured this is compared to the art, which is sort of like a Japanese style. I guess that's what a color woodcut print is. I didn't know the name for that before, but I was talking to someone who knows art better than I do, like visual art, that was saying that it's sort of similar to a Japanese, like the Japanese ink style that has more calligraphy in it and that cool stuff. But yeah. Also, I painted my nails. Anyway, I picked this up. Let's crack her open. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, this is my first time having a DMC pattern because they're kind of expensive, but I've been wanting this for a while, like years. And I had to buy floss anyway for different projects, so I figured I would. Let me manhandle this open. La 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 la. Sorry. Wow, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, I figured today I want to sort my floss. This is why I brought, look, here's a cool embroidery hoop. I don't even know if this is getting in frame, but I bought these recently. because I was trying to get a very specific shape for a different project I was working on, and I kept ordering the wrong size. So I have like 400 of these. That's an exaggeration, but I think I have 20 because they only sell them in like packs of 3, and they all said they were like, oh yeah, I was trying to find a 7-inch hoop, and they all said they were 7 inches. They were never 7 inches. They were always 8 inches. So I have so many 8-inch hoops that are of this style. But I really recommend them if you're a cross stitcher who does wooden hoops. These feel a lot better, and they are a lot more snug. They're unfortunately harder. Oh, this one's actually a lot easier. Usually I have to struggle to get these on and off the base of the hoop. But it seems like this is a bit more flexible. And then I have needles and I have scissors, but I guess what I mainly want to do is sort thread. And I have, here's a small part of my thread collection. I think this is like 1/4 of it. And this is just where I have my I want to say gradiated, but that's not correct. My gradient threads like this bad boy. And all right, Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. And I also have, let me mess this up even more. I have beads. Maybe we could add some beads to this. It looks like it could use some beads, right? Oh, and I also have my shimmery pain in the ass metallic thread in here. I don't own much of it because I hate it. And whenever I use it, it just like turns into a big fucking cluster, and then I have to get rid of it. So those are the, I have 2 that I haven't used yet because they came with a set of thread I bought. And they're gonna stay that way forever because I will never use them because I hate it. But yeah, I have so many of these little gay plastic things. The bobbins, that we're gonna wrap these bad boys up in. And I think I'm gonna adjust the camera so it's lower now that you don't need to see the big picture that I threw over there. So let me do that now. And I'm gonna cut, and it's gonna be really dramatic. I'm gonna like do a glitter overlay or something, a transition. And you're all gonna be so impressed with my video editing skills. Okay, I'm stopping recording now. All right. Magical transition. Look, we're back, and my hands are so much bigger now. I don't know if this is like I want it to be like somewhere in between where I had it before and somewhere where I have it now, but unfortunately I'm not well versed in camera stuff, and the little, I don't know what to call it, like boom arm thing I have that sets this bad boy up is lovely. Let's give you some screen shake. Does that feel good? Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I've been trying that for hours. It didn't work. So anyway, we're gonna sort this floss. I don't have a pencil. I just like peeked the mic. I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna bother. Just wait a second. Wait a fucking second. This pencil says, "I'm sorry. Did I just roll my eyes out loud at you?" I don't even have it in frame. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't that make you laugh out loud? Okay, let me put my headphones on. They call me great at videos, Rick. Anyway, so let me pull up my notes about what I wanted to talk about so I could be a good boy. All right, here's the game plan, guys. I want to talk about, according to my notes, I'm going to talk about my goals with this channel. That's part 1. Stuff about art and cross-stitching, part 2. And also, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life in general right now because, well, we'll get into that. Or maybe we'll start with that. Who knows? I'm so sporadic and random XD, and I'm so entertaining, and everyone loves listening to me all the time. I just realized I don't think I even like introduced myself at all. Maybe I'll splice this in at the beginning so everyone loves me. My name is, I guess you could call me Fishy, and this channel is called Fishy Stitchy, which is the same thing. I don't know if you can hear this plastic ASMR. Does that turn you on? I hope not. That's a weird thing to be into. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, my name's Fishy. I've run a cross-stitching blog for a while called Fishy Stitchy as well that I've sort of been ignoring for... What the hell is going on here? A while. Ooh, sorry. I hit the mic. Oh my god. And don't look at the pattern. It's copywritten. Probably. Look at all this gorgeous thread. As you can tell, I'm easily distracted. I love these colors. These colors are lovely. I love colors. Anyway, I have been running that blog for a while, very sporadically posting stuff I've cross-stitched. And I decided that I wanted to, I guess, do more cross-stitching stuff. I've had this like idea for a while of like, oh, should I open a cross-stitching store and start selling patterns for, I guess just like, I like donating. I wanted to like basically do, like have like, if you donate to XYZ, then I'm gonna burp into the mic. Are you ready? Oh my god! And that's for you to jerk off to later. Thanks a lot. That's what you're saying to me. You're thanking me. Anyway, I think I need to edit that out. That was like revolting. I'll replace it with like a cute little girlish burp instead, so everyone can feel better about themselves. Yeah, that was like a plan of mine for a bit. Also, I'm just gonna be, while I'm yapping, I'm just going to be writing onto these little plastic bobbins on my with my awesome pencil. I'm gonna be writing the shade names, which you can't see, and also the little symbols because that's what I like to do. I'm assuming that's what everyone likes to do. I don't really know anyone else who cross stitches though, except for like my Oma, who I got this from. This habit, I guess. So I don't know what other people do essentially. But yeah. Fuck, what was I saying? I need to like have an automatic, this pencil kind of sucks, an automatic transcription of like everything I say so I remember where I was before. Or like, I need telecards. That's not what that's called. Teleprompters. That's what I need. That's what I'll get when I'm mega rich and can afford staff. Anyway, I was planning on doing like patterns for donations for a while, and then just as some context, I work as a editor, and like just to keep it incredibly as vague as possible, I do editing in, this pencil sucks shit. I do editing in immigration, which is, you know, a great field to be in the United States right now. It really makes my life so much easier. So and also part of the fun of my job is that my boss is a total, will he see this? He probably won't. There's no chance. He's a total fucking nut job. I had like the very unique and fun experience of having the guy who has a concussion and then turns into like a total psychopath as a boss. So that was a really fun thing to experience in real time. So as a result, I ended up quitting to more of a part-time thing, and also working in law in general is not fun. I wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for a career path. I mean, I did enjoy it though. I like helping people. It's just that lawyers, and it's a really stressful process, and it really should not exist at all. Like, immigration, like, borders should not exist in general. That's just my belief. So it was always sort of weird to have that be my full-time gig. So essentially, I decided that I'm going to try to do cross-stitching and other sorts of art things while working part-time. I'm doing about 25 hours a week now instead of what I was doing, which was like 70 hours a week and getting paid for 40 of them. Isn't that awesome that that's legal in the United States if you are a salaried worker? Totally awesome. So I'm sort of getting back into just trying to exist as a person again, and also trying to do more art stuff, more, I guess, fan stuff. Oh, I should mention, you're probably here from my Tumblr. Because that's like the only social media platform I have. Is this even in frame? Good God. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna post this on my main and then also on my cross-stitching account, which, who knows, it might be more active now that I'm making videos about it. We'll see if I ever do this again, but I think I don't know, I was like, let me just try this and see if I hate it. I sort of bought really cheap equipment because I couldn't even, I had to get an actual camera because I have a Motorola phone, which if you've ever used the camera on that thing, it is like, you're better off with the potato. It's not just potato quality. I think if you made a camera out of a potato, it would probably look better. Anyway, I'm thirsty. My water. My water's all the way over there. 1 second. Oh shit. This is my water bottle. Do you see how close this camera is? I can't even get my entire water bottle in frame. That's probably for the best, so I could just have it off to the side. Wait, here's some drinking ASMR. I don't know if any of that picks up. We'll see. I might up the audio like 400% for fun. Yeah, so part of what I want this channel to be for is also, if you follow my Tumblr, you know I am a Junjo person. That's like one of my things that I do. Junjo Romantica, which is a BL manga from the early 2000s that is still ongoing. Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Maybe I need to pay attention. I think this is the same color as this. Am I in frame? No. I need like a viewfinder or something. That'll be on my, Jesus Christ. I don't get how people, or why they put them in these like little, I was about to call it a scorecard, but I guess it sort of looks like one. Because they are such a pain in the ass. Like, I don't understand why floss is sold in skeins? That word? I don't understand that. Many things I don't understand about cross-stitching, despite doing it for like a decade. Because this is a pain in the ass. Okay, alright, there we go. And that color was $7.93, and it's a plus sign. Oh my god, what was I just talking about? Dude, I need to get the teleprompter. Let me think. Oh yeah, I'm a Junjo person. So I wanted to I had a few videos I wanted to make about my collection. I collect mostly Junjo stuff, but also a lot of Nakamura's other works. And people have been like wanting me to talk about it, and you don't really have to give me much of an excuse. So I've been wanting to just get a camera setup of some sort, so I could do that as well. So I might just post it on this channel because I don't want to make another new channel. I'm probably not going to link this to my other existing YouTube channel because, let's just say, I'm a freak and a weirdo, and like the other YouTube channel I have, that sort of group of people doesn't like freaks and weirdos. So I don't really want to cross streams there, because I don't want to make people sad. or angry at me, because I have enough shit to deal with. But yeah, this is like my first YouTube channel where I'm actually like yapping at a mic and I'm not editing shit. I do a lot of video editing, but this is me doing the Dexter tying my shoelaces thing. Okay, yeah, so I want to make a few videos about that. I also collect dolls. I was like, I bought myself a new set of dolls for Christmas, or not Christmas, but my birthday, which is in July. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video about that. Also, I've been talking for 22 minutes. It cannot be. I'm going to edit this down a lot because I think I was talking a lot of gobbledygook at the beginning and in general. But I have to keep an eye on it because I think my memory card only has like an hour on it, which I kind of wish I bought a bigger one now, considering that I'm like a third of the way there and I haven't even like talked about anything. I mean, I'm getting through my list. Oh God. Just give me 3 seconds. What the hell was I saying? And am I in frame? I'm in frame. Okay. Oh yeah. I was thinking of making a like unboxing video with the dolls because I love dolls. It's a more recent interest of mine, but I think they're really cute. And I might just throw up a picture of the set I bought off of Kika Goods for my little gay birthday. So I'm excited to receive that, and then yeah, I could show it off, whatever. It could be cute. People do videos like that, right? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, another thing that I'll be doing, potentially on this channel, but maybe on another channel, is if you follow me on Tumblr, you probably know of my good friend Jel. Also, do you like how chaotically I am sorting this thread? I've like shredded it up with my bare claws. My dear friend Jel, who you will know if you are on Tumblr. If you're not on Tumblr, nice to meet you. I don't know. Why am I linking this to my Tumblr? This is like all a terrible idea. Oh, whatever. I'm trying to unlearn shame and accept being a cringe weirdo. Fortunately, I don't think people are very accepting of that other than like myself and like my friends, my awesome friends. Yeah, I don't think, well, whatever. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna teach y'all to unlearn shame about whatever issues you have going on, whatever issues or interests you have. Because that's what I'm trying to do, I think, with this channel as well, is that I'm trying to be more open about shit. Because I need to. Everyone needs to. It's important. Anyway, my dear friend Jel from Tumblr, at, I don't know if they want me to put, like, never mind. I won't say Jel's account. But my dear friend Jel and I were thinking of making a podcast, where it's sort of like this, where we're both doing the chatting and doing crafts thing. But I don't know. We're working on it. The only thing we've done so far is make like 400 titles for podcast episodes. Just the titles, not like, let's talk about these topics. It's like we have, like, half of them are named after, like, a shrimp. I don't know. We might just, I don't know what we're gonna do. But I might start that soon. I have to check in with Jel, my dear friend Jel. But yeah, those are sort of like, I guess, those are my plans for this channel. Also, just a in general plan about what the hell am I doing with my life. I might do not an Etsy store. I'm forgetting what the name of the website is right now that I know a lot of people sell patterns on, like cross-stitch patterns. I was just thinking of making cross-stitch patterns because I have before and I haven't like monetized them at all. I don't think I've posted them anywhere. So yeah, I'm trying to do the tuber shit, trying to do the like art business shit. Um, just to like give stuff a shot because I don't know. As I mentioned previously, I had a really awful experience at my job that I'm still working at. Um, and it's kind of disillusioned me from the whole idea of working full time. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, do I really want to be doing this shit? 'Cause like, more background about me. I went to school for writing. I'm a writer. Right now I mostly just write fan fiction. I'm gonna be real. But next color. Oh wait, no, it isn't. There's one right here. So yeah, as a writer, if you've been to like, I guess creative writing school, you probably will know that no one gets a job out of writing school. You don't. Usually the whole like being a writer and having a job and making money thing doesn't really align. There's usually zero overlap between those two things. Somehow me and like a few of my friends ended up at my current job after college. I'm 23 also, soon to be 24. As I mentioned, my birthday's coming up. So I've been out of college for a few years now, and oh. uh what the fuck? Okay. Brief pause. I need to figure out what the hell is happening here. Okay, there are two. This is what I mean by why do we store thread like this? Why do we store thread like this? Oh my god. Okay. Do you see this shit? Okay. I think. Well, obviously these are. I'm pretty sure these two are okay. I don't think I need to. I mean, I can check the color codes to make sure they're actually the correct ones, but I think. Oh, I love starting new projects. I actually really like sorting thread. That's like my favorite thing to do. Usually, I have a bunch of like cross stitch kits that I've collected over the time, as you do, that I've like decanted just because I want to do the thread sorting and also to save some physical space. Oh, this is making me nervous. I'm worried I'm pulling shit in the wrong place. Now I'm gonna forget what I was saying. Okay, we're good. Let's just do this so these can be over here and I don't have to like worry about them getting tangled. All right. Why does this not have a color? Or not a color, but a symbol attached to it? It might be just for detail lines. But usually that would have some sort of marking. Okay. Whatever. Maybe the symbol is just 223. This is a pretty color also. I love the colors in this piece. Anyway. Yeah, I guess, yeah. So when you're in writing school, this is what I was talking about. Sort of the vibe is that you're going to go into publishing or you're going to go into like marketing, which is like, no, I don't think I can force myself to do that. But here I am applying to like 500 marketing jobs a day. Or you're gonna like try to do the writing thing and fail. Like those are sort of the vibes at writing school. And I primarily like to do proofreading and copy editing. I like detailed line editing. That's like sort of like what I want to do with my life. Or like, I guess like my initial thoughts. So I did a lot of work in college doing that. And also, like my current job is a lot of just proofreading, copy editing, things like that. The thing is, and like, you know what? I got my job in it. First year and a half, really good. I like editing. I like sending little gay emails. Lawyers are kind of annoying, but that's to be expected. And then we have AI now, which is kind of ruining everything for me. I'm not gonna lie. And this is just about the broader discussion of art in general. I think AI is incredibly evil and fascist, and it sucks that I have to reason with it at my current job, being that I have to essentially edit AI generated documents because my boss and well, my boss has looked at one Forbes article that said AI good and decided to like essentially make our entire company about that. Um, and as you look at like newly listed writing editing jobs, not all of them, but a good chunk of them have as like some sort of like requirement or like preferred qualification is like you're well versed in like different AI platforms for writing and for this and that. And it's just like strangle. Because what they don't tell you is that it actually doesn't help anything. It just makes everything a lot worse, especially when you're doing a very research oriented job and a job that's working with a lot of translated documents and a lot of badly organized documents, such as myself. I can't speak to other jobs that use AI right now because this is just the one I'm doing. Let's move on to this green. Ooh, I have in a different thing I'm working on. I have a color that looks like this that uses this symbol, so that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, I hate AI. I'm sure this isn't really a controversial statement. Well, I mean, it is, considering I had to quit my job over it, among other things. But yeah, it's making me like wonder if I actually want to stay in this field because I don't want to be living at the constant risk of is my boss going to look at a Forbes article and then decide that my talents are replaceable with a computer that does it very, very poorly. Incredible. You would be surprised at how bad AI, to this day, is at researching and citing sources and having like any amount of accuracy. You would be shocked. And I also don't want to be in a position where thankfully I wasn't at my current job, and hopefully it stays that way, where I'm sort of forced to use AI in my day-to-day role. Like I really don't want to be stuck in a position like that. So I'm sort of just like, I don't know if I should be. You know what? It sucks when you get a fucking degree in this, and then suddenly, yeah, it's overall it sucks. So I'm trying to diversify what I am doing with my life, I guess. And this is one of the things that I cannot pick these up from this counter that I thought might be a good idea. So I'll try it out for a bit, see if I continue to enjoy it, and if I don't, then whatever, I gave it a shot. But you know, I had this I've been looking up like does anyone else do this sort of content? It's like sort of like a very few people do like sort of cross stitch yap type of things. So I was like, you know, growing up especially, I know people like to watch me cross stitch. It's sort of a relaxing type of thing. So I was like, you know what, maybe this would be something that would be interesting to like live stream or like do like a bit of like ASMR about. But I don't know, I'm a bit of a yapper. So if anyone's interested in like a more ASMR-y type of thing, I don't even know if this mic could like, we're gonna do an experiment. Can you even hear this? La la la. I'm trying to have it so it picks up the sound of the thread being whatevered, but I don't think it is. But I could do like soft spoken yapping. Do I have a good whisper? Do you like listening to me whisper? La 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 la. Yeah, that was like the original idea was like more of an ASMR thing, but I'm like, I don't know about that. But we'll see. If people like it, let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you like to listen to me whisper into a microphone. Or if you just like to hear me yap. Yeah, because, I don't know, people seem to like watching me cross stitch. So I figured, why the hell not make videos about it? It's also, as I mentioned before, it's something or maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I've cross stitched for about 10 years now, since I was the wee young age of 13. I think. Yeah, probably around then. And I don't know, it's one of the things I do. It's one of my key core personality traits is that I cross stitch. So why the hell not? And yeah. Speaking of cross stitch, one of the things I said I wanted to talk about was art. Isn't that right? Let me check my little gay notes. It is. Oh, I forgot to talk about. Okay, let's make a decision here. Do I want to talk about it? But we'll stick on the future plans idea because I was already there. For a cross-stitching store that I was thinking of making. Would it be interesting if I did? I don't know if anyone else does this, so let me know if anyone does, because I'm curious to see how they like sort of manage this. But I was thinking of making like mystery patterns and have it sort of be like a paint by number type of deal where you don't really know what you're getting, but you sort of get a pattern and get like a list of thread colors to get. Because I have some experience making patterns, but I usually don't. No, I do usually do it off of like things I make myself. I usually don't like convert it from an existing image. I've done that like twice. But I was thinking it could be cute to have like a sort of like square block type of like solid cross stitch pattern, sort of like how, just to briefly leak what this pattern looks like. I also didn't know it was like let's take a look at this pattern really quick also, because I'm curious, is it only, okay, it's not only the colored one. I don't really like working off of a colored print. That's just me. Ooh, there's some other goodies in here. I'm not doing a very good job of unboxing, am I? Well, you can read this in a bunch of different languages, whatever it is. These high quality threads are blah blah blah. I get a needle! Needle get! That's awesome. It's sort of a thick one. I think this is like an 18 point needle. How thick is this Ida cloth? I'm so good at staying on topic. This is like 14 point. That's kind of big for, you probably can't see it well, but big long stick that I shove into a hole. Whatever. But yeah, I was thinking of it being just sort of like, if you saw this and you didn't really know what the picture looked like, you'd be like, what the hell is this? So I was thinking of like having it be sort of just like you only get to see the black and white like symbols pattern, or like a piece of it, and then it's like, this is like a little fairy garden themed pattern or whatever, and then I can sort of whip up a illustration that I can convert into a pattern to, I don't know. Would that be cute? I don't know if anyone would actually want to do that. But I was thinking, I was brainstorming stuff, and I was like, maybe that would be cute. So, I might try that. Again, have I not been talking into the mic? I don't know if I have. I'm not used to this. La la la. If I haven't, I'm so sorry. You just missed out on a thrilling discussion that no one gives a shit about at all. In essence, mystery patterns. I know, very, very mysterious, very exciting. But yeah, and also just doing like, I made a few Junjo themed patterns before that I could just like find again and then also sell for wicked cheap. This is a new color. Look at it, it's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. I don't know where the camera is. It looks like bubble gum. I can't pick this up. Yeah, so that was an idea I had. Let me know in the comments below if you would love a little mystery pattern. Let me move this mic closer just in case it's not picking up. It's like right in my face. I think I just keep going over here. I'm testing. If I go over here, does it cut out? No, it doesn't. It's just quieter. Okay. I'm adjusting it more. You have to bear with me here. I'm not good at this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, and I've also made like he who shall not be named patterns before that I finagled with a bit, so I could potentially just also upload those and sell them. I don't know. I'm in my 20s. I'm discovering what I want to do type of thing. So yeah, I'll figure that out. And then I guess we could talk about art a bit. Because I've been thinking about how I've been cross-stitching for a while, and like I feel like I always sort of undervalue it as like an art form because I sort of just see it as like pixel art, but not even like you're making pixel art, you're just sort of copying pixel art onto a different form. And I think that like I need to stop doing that because it's really like, to me it's not hard, but I had to like learn how to do this, and like it's it takes a long time to get used to cross stitching, and like it's pretty. The end result is very pretty. So I don't know. I'm trying to. I feel like I've been doing a lot of weed lately with Gel, my dear friend Gel, and we've been talking a lot about how important art is, especially now that, as I mentioned before, the AI happening and also the fascism happening and many other things happening at the same time. How important it is that, and the capitalism. Let's not forget what Disney is doing to the state of art in this world, that we're like, let's remake the same movie 400 times and it progressively gets worse each time. This matches with my nails. So given that is the state of like art right now, especially like TV and movies, I'm trying to like be like, damn, I really like making art. I'm not doing one of my least favorite sounds. This is an eraser sound, so I'm like backing away. I really hate how erasers sound. Don't use that against me. Yeah. With the state of everything, I feel like we all need to start making more art and like consider the things that we make to be art and just keep living this gay human experience. Because what else are we supposed to do as little gay humans on this big rock? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of weird creative stuff lately. I started collaging a bit. I drew for the first time in a while and I actually enjoyed it. And also just writing. Yeah, even though I've just, I don't know how to make air quotes that fit in frame here. Even though I've just, I don't know, been doing like fan fiction writing recently. I mean, that's still like valuable. I feel like I'm having like fun with it. This pencil sucks absolute cock, man. Yeah, I've been just trying to have more fun with the stuff I've been doing recently and not. I feel like one of the fun things about fan fiction is that you can really just do it for yourself, and then other people who like the same shit will like naturally do it. Sorry, I can't get. Do you see this? Do you see how hard I'm trying? I don't even know if this like camera's in focus or anything. This pencil does not write. Should I just go and get another pencil? No, let me try to struggle with this for a while longer. whatever. Yeah, I've been trying to have more fun with what I'm doing because one of the things that writing school sort of pressures you to do is like think about your audience and, oh, how am I supposed to market this? Is a publisher gonna like this? Which I outside of writing fan fiction and also in fan fiction, I write like novel length stuff usually. So I've written a few novels. Gotten none of them published because the publishing industry fucking sucks and it's really annoying to even think about. I'm doing this pretty purple next. So yeah, I tried to get one of my books published for like a good 2 summers of like sending stuff to literary agents and like researching like what comparative titles would be and stuff like that. And it's just really hard. You would think that the writing the book part is the hard part. At least it's fun. Doing the whole like how do I market myself to like someone who doesn't even know me or like know my vision at all, it's like I don't know. I'm better off submitting shit to a slush pile and just seeing where it goes from there, which I might start doing. But anyway, you don't have to think about any of that with fanfiction because it's all self-published, which is pretty epic. So I've been having fun with that. I've just sort of been like being weird and experimental. I have this really long, probably novella length thing I'm working on that is just very strange and weird and like problematic, and I'm having fun with it. And yeah, part of the reason why I wanted to do this channel is so I could have more fun with cross stitching and just sort of vibe with it, you know? Cross stitching for me is usually something I do when I am, I guess, like watching TV or watching a movie or watching a stream or watching something or anything at all. It's usually not something I just sort of ruminate with. I feel like I want to sort of do that with this channel and just sort of focus on it as an art form. Because for me, it's usually like sort of like more of a physical stim than a like thing I put a lot of thought and energy into, but I wanna give putting thought and energy into it a shot, just to see if it's good for me. So I will be doing that for a bit, see how it goes. Yeah, and I've been watching a lot more TV and like old movies recently, and I've just been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. But if you guys have any very weird, very wacky, strange, etc., especially horror movies. I am a horror person. So if you have any horror movies to recommend me, I'd really appreciate it. Because I've been like going through, I've been watching a lot of Cronenberg lately. It's been very enjoyable. I just watched, what was it? I think it's Rabid. I think that is my favorite because even though it's like, why don't I remember it? No, I was thinking of a different Cronenberg movie, but my obvious favorite is Videodrome. But I really like Rabid a lot. I think it is a very cool post-impressionist movie. Me and my dear friend Jill have been talking a lot about post-impressionism in like media that isn't art. It's very interesting. And I think Rabid was a post-impressionist movie. So yeah, I'm looking for some weird, wacky stuff that is strange and has ugly special effects. 'Cause I don't know. I'm trying to watch more movies that I like because I really like movies. And bringing it back to why I'm making the channel, I kind of just want to make movies. I really love video as like a media. Most of like my favorite things, like my special interests and stuff, are like TV shows especially and movies. Well, actually just TV shows. And also, you know, the YouTube Twitch stuff. And animation and Yeah, I just want to experiment with it a bit. I kind of find, I don't know, making videos to be a bit frustrating, but I want to do more of it. So this gives me a good opportunity to just sort of like grind at it for a bit. Yeah. I don't know. How long have I been going? I'm almost at 1 hour, guys, and I haven't even done jack shit. Do you see how much more thread I have left? What have I been doing this whole time? I'm like a really slow cross stitcher. Am I still recording? Okay, I'm still recording. Yeah, I might wrap it up in a second because again, I think I only have like an hour left on this. But hey, look at our progress. I'm a really slow cross stitcher. I have I don't know if it's really noticeable today. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I'm kind of slow with my hands. And you know what? That's fine. Cuz look at all this great progress today. I've done 7 colors. Maybe I'll do one more. Do you think I could fit in one more? This one is just like one thread. Let me just do that so I can feel good about myself. We could say some closing thoughts here. It's this awesome orange color. That's 979. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to, I don't know how often I'll be uploading on here. I'm gonna try for once a week for now and then like see if I want to do more or less. I might do another one tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with this. I just don't really know what to talk about. That was like the main thing. But if y'all have any cool suggestions for topics that I could yap about, I would love to know. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this last one and then we'll probably call it quits. And let me know if this was entertaining at all, or if you would prefer me to just shut the fuck up and kill myself. I'd love to know. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know what the people want right now. I might just keep yapping as I am currently. And I'm really afraid to edit this because I'm worried it'll come out looking freaking wacky. But yeah, I'll say that's it for today. Look how pretty these are. I say pulling them on screen one at a time. We did 8 colors. Yay! Yeah. So, I guess I'll edit this. Thank you for coming to my awesome video where I just rambled for like a straight hour. I appreciate your time and patience with me in these trying times. I'm probably going to edit this down a lot. So it probably won't be an hour for you, but it was for me. It'd be funny if this is like a 10-minute long video. I don't want to edit it down too much though. I kind of just like vibing and chatting and stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'll edit this whole thing today on June 14th at 4:36 p.m., which is what it is right now. So maybe I won't finish this today, maybe I will. But yeah, I will see you soon, or maybe never again because I hate you. Okay, goodbye. I'm so afraid I'm gonna fuck this up somehow. Goodbye.